My dad hid money from me, but I drained his secret account. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is the host, and today we're going to read a revenge story from a subreddit. So let's jump into it. I am a 31-year-old woman, and I grew up with a silver spoon. My dad made a lot of money. He was a broker back when the housing market was booming. Then he became a real estate broker after that. To say he was well off would be an understatement. We lived in a nice house in a good neighborhood, and I had everything I ever wanted. When the 2008 recession hit, my parents got divorced. I was in college at the time, and things got really hard. My dad remarried one of his co-workers who was younger than me and had her own kid, who was around my age as well. They seemed happy though, so I never said anything. After I graduated, I got a job at my dad's company as an assistant. I wasn't making much, but I didn't need to. My dad paid for everything. He also gave me shares of some of his companies. At the time, they weren't worth much, but they were worth something. Then the pandemic hit and my dad's business boomed again. It turns out people needed brokers to sell their houses and buy new ones because of the mortgage relief programs the government put in place. My dad was a broker, so he made a killing. While things were good, I found out that my dad hid money from me. I discovered he had another bank account that I wasn't on. He told me he opened that account to save money for my brother. Apparently, he was saving for my brother to go to college. The thing is, my brother was already in college. He told me he couldn't tell me about the account before because I would have asked him for money and he didn't want to give me any. We fought and he told me I could take the shares I had and sell them. If I wanted the money that badly, I didn't know what to do. On one hand, I wanted to trust him. On the other hand, I felt betrayed. I did end up selling the shares, but I didn't use the money. I kept it in the bank. Every now and then, I would bring up the account to my dad and he would just give me some BS excuse. One day I decided enough was enough. I went to the bank and closed my account and opened a new one under my name only. Then I took all the money I had in my savings and put it into that account. It was a lot of money, but it wasn't enough to make any investments with. So I called up my dad's company and told them I wanted to invest in the new project my dad was working on. I invested all the money I had. My dad wasn't there when this happened, but when he found out, he lost his mind. He tried calling me, but I didn't pick up. I knew exactly what he was going to say. The next day I got a call from my aunt, my dad's sister, asking me why I was draining my dad's company. She told me my dad was furious and was threatening to sue me. I told her, really? Because he tried suing me when I took my own money and invested in his company? She went quiet. She told me to meet her, and I met her at a local coffee shop. She told me she talked to our dad, and he admitted he had an account with my name on it, and he was going to transfer the money to me. She told me he was going to do it tomorrow. I told her I didn't want his money, and I hung up. The next morning, I got a call from my dad. He apologized and told me he transferred everything to me. It was almost $1 million. I couldn't believe it. I was shaking. I ended up taking a leave of absence from work. I didn't know what to do with the money, and I couldn't focus on work either. It's been 2 weeks since then, and I still haven't figured out what to do. I don't want to work for my dad anymore, that's for sure. But I feel like I can't do anything else either. Maybe I should have listened to my dad and invested the money in his company. I mean, that's where the money came from. I don't know. I just wanted to vent to someone, and I thought you guys would be the best people to listen. Thank you so much for listening to my story. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next story.